I still remember the exact moment when everything came crashing down. I had been planning this trip for months, booked everything, researched the best spots, and even got excited about all the food I was going to try. It was supposed to be this perfect getaway to unwind, recharge, and just have a little escape. But then, I got the call. It was my mom, her voice trembling. Something had happened to my dad, and she needed me to come home right away. I wasn't even thinking about the trip at first. All that mattered was getting to my family and making sure everything was okay. I knew I had to cancel, but honestly, the thought of losing all that money I'd already spent on flights and hotels was gnawing at me. The last thing I wanted was to add financial stress to an already overwhelming situation. I remember sitting in the living room, my phone in hand, just staring at it, like I was frozen in place. I called the airline first. They couldn't help. There was no chance of getting my money back. Same with the hotel. I'd lose everything I'd paid for. I felt this weight on my chest. My family needed me, and I had to go. But at the same time, I could feel the panic rising because of how much money I was about to lose. That's when I remembered. I had signed up for travel insurance when I booked everything. At the time, it had just seemed like a small added cost. Something to cover the what-ifs, in case something minor went wrong. I never imagined something like this could happen. I dug through my emails, found the policy number, and made a call to my insurance provider. I honestly wasn't expecting much. I figured they'd either give me the runaround or tell me it wasn't covered, but they didn't. The agent listened to me, understood the situation, and walked me through the entire process. They assured me that my emergency situation would be covered, and all I had to do was submit a few documents: a family emergency certificate, proof of my canceled bookings, and that was it. I thought there must be some catch, but there wasn't. Sure enough, within a few days, the refund started coming through. I couldn't believe it. I had my money back, and the only thing I had to focus on was getting to my family. That moment of relief, it was huge. It's wild to think that something as simple as travel insurance could save you from drowning in stress and financial loss at the most unexpected times. It didn't change the fact that I was dealing with a family emergency, but it took away one huge weight from my shoulders. And now when I think about travel insurance, I don't just see it as a maybe I'll need it thing. I see it as a total lifesaver. If there's one thing I can tell you, it's this: don't overlook it. I always used to think travel insurance was something for people who were paranoid about every little thing. But now, I know it's something I need, and I'll never travel without it again. If you're planning any kind of trip, especially if you've already invested a lot, please do yourself a favor and get it. Trust me, you'll be glad you did. I've recently started using Aura.insure. You can find it online. It's not some fancy, overhyped service, just simple, reliable coverage you can trust when life throws the unexpected at you. I didn't even realize how much I needed it until I had to use it. But now I'm so glad I have it. I can't imagine having gone through that experience without the safety net of travel insurance. It's just not worth the risk. So if you're thinking about whether you should get it, just know that it's not about being paranoid. It's about being smart, protecting yourself, and giving yourself peace of mind. Anyway, I just wanted to share my story because I know I'm not the only one who's had something unexpected come up when traveling. I really hope this helps someone else avoid the same stress and confusion I went through. Take care of yourself, plan for the unexpected, and travel safely.